Hey guys, welcome back. Today you will need your modeling clay so we can mold some things. You also need your little white thing of paint, your roller, and your paintbrush. We're actually just going to be using the tippy tip of our paintbrush. Okay, so we're going to start off with some really easy projects right here, and then we'll get into this fun little lollipop swirl candy guy. Now the thing about modeling clay is this will never dry. This is just something to practice techniques with, have fun, but it doesn't dry. You can't bake it, it's not gonna dry. You can leave it out forever and it might get a little harder on the surface, but it will never completely dry. So these are just decorations that you can use, but know that they'll always be kind of soft, okay? I wanted to give you all an opportunity to test out different clays and see what they're like. So we're gonna go ahead and open up your modeling clay, and we're gonna pull out rainbow colors. So I want you to grab your 3 that are next to each other. So I'm actually gonna do the red, orange, actually they're not next to each other, red, orange, and yellow, because I want it to be like that guy. Okay, so I'm gonna break off a little piece of red, a little piece of orange, a little piece of yellow. Okay. Now the way to make them nice and feel good is you just start warming them up in your hand and playing with it, and it starts to soften it up so you can do some cool crafts with it. I'm really smushing it, pulling it. I need to get the others ready to go as well. And by doing this, it would be hard to work with straight out of the package because it kind of feels a little bit crumbly sometimes. Yeah. But right now I'm just kind of smushing and pushing just to soften it up a bit. Then I want to roll each one into a ball. Okay, and I can already tell that the texture is feeling different, like it's easier for me to mold together. Modeling clay. You could use Sculpey or Fimo. Maybe you guys have worked with that before. Those clays you can actually bake. Okay, so I've got my 3 little balls right here of clay. I'm gonna roll each one out. Actually, it might be better just with my hands, and I'm gonna roll it like a little snake. It's a little skinnier on this side and a little chubbier on that side. So I'm gonna use different pressures at the palm of my hands to try and get an even little snake. And you can roll it. Actually, I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna roll it. Yeah, that's working better. Whatever works best for you. I know a lot of people have different techniques, but I'm gonna roll it out the size of maybe the thickest part of my paintbrush. And I'm trying to make it all the same thickness. Okay, pretty pleased with that. I'm gonna do that for the orange. I'm gonna start in my hands, or with my hands, and then gliding it on the paper, my table. Checking it just to make sure it's even while I'm rolling it. And I do want it the same thickness as the red one. Now yellow. I like these little mini guys. I think they're cute. Roll, roll, roll. Ta-da! Okay. Now, I'm just gonna gently roll I'm gonna place them next to each other, like that. And I'm just gonna give a gentle, just a gentle roll. You could even do it with this one. Okay. Now I'm going to start forming it in, you can form it in your shape. Of your rainbow. And that little clay cutter that we have, love this little clay cutter. I'm gonna make it in the shape that I want and then just give it a snip. Look at that great rainbow. Now, something else you could do is take each one of these. I've got more left, so I'm gonna make another rainbow. I'm gonna form. This is just another way you could do it. This way might be a little bit simpler. Rolling this. Put it underneath. And then my little yellow. Maybe I'll open this up just a smidge. Poke him underneath. Form. I am not delicate, people. Not delicate. And I'll just kind of gently roll it together, pushing it. And then I'm gonna give it a little smush. Ta-da! Look at that adorable rainbow. So cute. Now for the little eyes, like you could have fun making these rainbows all day long. They're so cute. I'm just gonna take the smallest amount of black. Oh my gosh, like just like that little amount right there that doesn't even fit on my fingernail is going to make probably 4 eyeballs. We'll see, 2 or 4. Maybe so tiny little bit. Okay, roll these up. And this is how we turn our little rainbow into a kawaii, little cute, kind of Japanese animation, fun rainbow. Tiny, tiny little eyes. And I can put them on so gently. And I just kind of smushed it down. See that? So cute. Okay. Now we have a bigger rainbow over here. I'm gonna put these eyes a little bit further apart Ta-da! All right, now let's put the little dots for the eyes in there. See how I have two little dots? Dot, dot. Oh, I did make a tiny, tiny little smiley face there too. You could just roll out a little and make a little smiley face. Let me show you how to do these little dots though. I'm gonna take my white paint and ever so tiny little bit, just like the smallest amount. I'm gonna do a little dot, dot. On the eyes. Dot. Gonna grab a little more. Oh, so cute, the little highlights. All right, now we are going to get into a bit more complicated of a monster. Not monster, but little, this cute little thing, okay? So, okay, so next one we're gonna work on is the swirly lollipop guy. This one I'm super excited about. So you can, your scraps that you had before, keep those. We're gonna use those. Okay, I'm just gonna put those on the side. Now I want you to choose the colors for your lollipop guy. So I know I wanna use red. I know I want to use yellow and orange. And I'm using about 2/3 of the stick. So you see in here, that's how much more I'm using. I'm going to use purple. Green. Green. And blue. Okay. Now I need something for the inside. What is a color that I don't like in here? I don't particularly care for this brown. So I'm just gonna mix this brown and this yellow together. Remember, we gotta loosen it up. And this is going to be the inside of that guy. I know you don't really probably know where I'm going with this, but don't you worry. Okay, we're gonna make snakes out of all of these colors. So let's roll it. And I want this one to be fairly skinny. And let's see, I'm going to use my little ruler here to tell you guys, let's make it at least the length of this ruler. Okay, if you make it a little bit longer, that's okay. This will be the inside. A little bit longer. Ooh, because I want it thin. I want it maybe about this thickness. Maybe a little bit skinnier. That side wasn't as thin. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that snake to the width of the ruler. Here, let me set it so you guys can really see what I've done. This is the inside, so it doesn't matter what color this looks like. This is the inside. Just gonna cut it. Keep that for later. There's my tube. Set that aside. Let's break the colors up, make them feel good. Oops. Roll it out. All right, guys, now we have all of our colors, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, not indigo, but purple. Okay. This brown one is our center, okay? We are going to put all of the colors around this. How do we do that? So I'm lining up my red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Oh, wow. Ooh, and I got a little beauty mark on here. Oh, I had a little bead. Let me remove that. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the brown one on top of these, okay? And I'm going to twirl all the colors covering up the brown. Did that make sense? So the brown is actually in the middle. Can you see that? Sort of in the middle. So I have the brown surrounded by all my colors. Just made a tube. Okay. So they're all sitting on the brown. The brown is here and I have the red, yellow, orange, blue, blah, okay, to the purple. Now let's do this to kind of push them together, okay? Gently. We're gently rolling to get those colors together. And you can see it forming. Now this tube is kind of long, loving it though. But we're pushing and gently pulling to combine the colors. Can you see that? Gently. And I'm kind of spreading my hands out just gently as I'm curling this around and making an even longer tube. Oh, there's another bead. I have to make sure my surface is clean. Get out of there. Where did you come from? Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous that is. So the colors have now combined and connected beautifully. Now what we want to do is start twisting, giving it a gentle twist. Look at that. Gentle twist. Pretty sure this is how they make lollipop candy. Oh my gosh, so pretty. This side I just want to twist just a little bit more. I mean, you could do a tighter twist. Okay. Did you have any idea? Okay, now I have this weird little brown spot. I'm just gonna bloop, cut off. Love this tool. Cut that off. Now let's start twirling and making it round. So you can make your lollipop as big or as small as you want. I'm gonna chop mine off there because I can actually make several. I'm gonna angle this. Press it down. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna angle this, and I have enough to make a couple. So that's the technique, my friends. I'm gonna make a couple of these. And then I'll chop this off. I think I'll go with the grain of the, there we go. Now if I wanted to, I could put a little popsicle stick, bloop, right here, or it could just be a little piece of candy. We can add eyes to it like we did on these. A little smile. But that is the technique to make these adorable, cute little candy decorations. I hope you guys really enjoyed this, and I hope you continue to have fun with your modeling clay and seeing what things you can discover. All right, have a terrific day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.